Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. We're very happy that you joined us, and we have an interesting show for you today. We're going to turn right away to what's really going on down at the Seaside Marketplace, and Erica Strezpak has joined us this morning, along with some props I see.
Yes.
So tell us about it.
Great. Thanks for having me this morning. We're moving along with getting our rentals up and going for the Saquatucket Marketplace.
Wonderful.
That opens July 3rd. We're doing 1 week rentals, and we still have several weeks to select from. But as you can see from the props I brought here today, I do have a lot of crafters and artists who have already started getting on board, and I know what weeks they'll be doing. And we are looking for a diverse group of vendors.
Yes.
So, as you can see from our examples, you don't just have to be, a traditional two-dimensional artist, a painter. We have crafters, we have a pop-up florist, a wild Irish rose. She'll be there towards the end of July, but she'll be doing demonstrations every day.
I was going to say, what do you mean by
Yeah,
pop-up?
so she'll pop up and she does experiences, the floral experiences, and then in a nice sort of balance of events, she again will be doing pop-up events at the cultural center.
Oh, wow.
So we're really looking forward to that growing of not only the Harwich Center Cultural District, but the Harwich Port Cultural District, and the two venues will sort of play together well. It'll be great for the town.
What a great idea when people come on and off the boats.
Yes. So we'll have
be
the
right
schedule of the ferries. So there's a lot of opportunity. We're quite excited. So people can go on our Town of Harwich website under the Town of Harwich and navigate to the department site for the Cultural Center. And on there you'll find the application and the information about the Saquatucket Marketplace. A juror application. There'll be a $25 application fee. And you'll get that back if you're accepted into the marketplace.
Oh, nice.
So it's so we're kind of balancing out the fees for everyone. So it's a $200 per week, and we do have a $50 security deposit. That's just to make sure we get our keys back and everything's tidy. So just some technical things there.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yes. So we'll have that. But really great. People will need to carry, just like in other town venues, they will need to have an insurance policy.
Okay.
So some people might need to do a little bit of work before that to get that in place. But again, talking with their agent, they can get all of that straightened out. And that's pretty customary for other shows too.
So most of them are probably aware of that.
Familiar with that. So there is information out there.
I just have a quick question, if you don't mind. Can the same artist have more than 1 week?
We are offering right now, we're saying you could do 2 consecutive weeks with an option to extend.
Yep.
We do want to make sure that we get an opportunity for everyone who can. So next season, we will have more weeks available for booking, but right now it's sort of an abbreviated season as we sort of get our feet off the ground. So we do want to sort of make sure we give as many people an opportunity. But again, we do recognize that it's a good endeavor and they might want to continue on. So.
Okay.
Well, I noticed the props that you brought, they're varied in what they are. So there's lots of different things and, something for everyone, I would think. I think a lot of people had the impression that the Seaside Marketplace was essentially food, but that's far from the case.
Sure, right. No, it'll be a lot of different things. Not to say that we couldn't have vendors such as farmers market or jams and jellies, but again, we have here a painted horseshoe crab. We have Nantucket baskets. Again, the pop-up florist. Seaside Treasures does these beautiful Cape Cod bead jewelry work. So there'll be something for everyone, we hope.
Wow, that is
Sounds
fantastic.
Amazing. Is there a last week that you will be booking so people will know the window that they have between now and?
We're doing a rolling application. Is that what you're?
No, the last week that the shack can be rented.
So the
is
last
it September?
week, yes, it's going to close September 3rd. So it's that week of August 28th. So we're doing sort of July 4th to Labor Day.
Okay,
Wow.
very good.
But again, maybe we'll be able to pop up again for Christmas and things. So
Oh,
I
wow.
think it's a great opportunity for the town to sort of, do some things down at the harbor front and really, as we said, expand it for more people, you know, and
Yes.
really, you know,
Right.
bring the crowd together, not just the tourists, but more people in town to utilize that wonderful new facility.
What a great idea, really. That sounds great, and we wish you the best of luck
Thank
the
you.
first year, and I'm sure it's going to take off like a
Sure.
rocket. I'm sure it will.
May all your weeks be filled.
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Well, Erica, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
for having
taking
me
time
again.
out of your day and coming in and joining us, and, you know, again, the best of luck. We turn now, the Cape Cod Theater Company, the home of the Harwich Junior Theater. Nina and Tammy sat down with Dinah to bring us up to date as to what's going on there. Let's take a look.
Hello. I'm delighted to be here today with Nina Schessler and Tammy Harper of the Cape Cod Theater Company, home of the Harwich Junior Theater. And we're going to hear all about things that are coming up. I understand you have Matilda opening very soon.
Right, it's the regional premiere of Matilda the Musical, Roald Dahl's Matilda, and we're so excited. It has a huge cast, multi-generational. It's got incredible talent in it, and I think that everybody will love it because it's from the perspective of a heroic little girl, Matilda, and you know, she sees the foibles of the adults around her. The music's great, and we're just so happy to have people from, you know, Provincetown to Sandwich part of it.
Oh,
So it's a
wonderful.
really great show, yeah.
It's a very popular show. The kids absolutely love it, even though it scares the daylights out of me. I think the kids absolutely love it. They
Did
do.
you have teachers like that when you were little?
I think I may have had one that comes to mind, but
No names?
no, certainly not.
And
No,
we have-
but it is such a great musical. It's really fun.
It really is,
fun.
and we're selling out fast, so I hope people get their tickets and
I
won't
bet
be
you do, yeah.
disappointed. Then we have Treasure Island, Rob Zappel, Harwich Icon is directing it with his wife Michelle, who's doing the choreography. And then we have The Marvelous Wonderettes are back by popular demand this summer for 8 performances. And then we have The Wind in the Willows. So it's a great season coming up.
When does Wind in the Willows open?
That opens August 10th.
Okay, and it runs for the rest
Till
of
the
August?
end of August, yeah. So-
Okay,
And the other shows are squeezed in the middle there.
right, great. And then I'm sure you have lots of classes going on. Is
We
that right?
have a lot of classes going on, and we're really happy to be bringing back our all-day programming, which will be happening at the Arts Center. And after I leave here, I get to go to Town Hall and pick up a building permit for our new sign that will go outside of the Arts Center, which is the old rec building on 265 Sisson Road.
Oh, yes.
So we'll finally have a sign. People will know where we are and what we're doing.
That's terrific.
But we do have, at that building, this summer will be programming for pre-K through grade 6. And we also have, just so the community knows, Food for Kids, which is the free summer eats program, will be at the Arts Center Monday through Friday from noon to 1 o'clock, serving free lunch. Not just for our students, but for anyone in the community, 1 through 18. So I hope people will come by. I'd, of course, love them to take a class, but if they would just like to join us for lunch,
Yeah.
we would really like to have people come there.
That's a
be
great
part of that
service.
program. It's
It really is.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
is. And we're having a homecoming party at the theater on July 6th for all of our alum who come back during that week, during 4th of July week for the summer. So hopefully we'll have generations of people attending. And, you know, it'll be a wonderful event. We'll have music, food, wine, beer, and beverages, and it should be really great. And we hope people will buy tickets for that. We're in our 68th season.
I was just going to ask, I knew it must be something like that. That's really an awesome number.
It really is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm sure you'll have many, many alumni who want to join you
We hope so.
of all different ages.
Right, all different there's 3 generations now that have
Yeah.
come through the theater, and you know, we get to hear all the stories, and it's a pretty amazing
Yeah,
place,
yeah.
tucked away in West Harwich.
It is,
Yeah.
and it's a wonderful time for everyone to reminisce and to share everything they've been doing. And
Well, especially in this day of social media, you know, for people to actually be in the same room together is wonderful, but it's also wonderful that we're able to be in touch with people.
Exactly.
So,
It's easier to
easily.
reach out.
Right.
Yes.
As long as it doesn't
But
get
there's-
ignored.
There's nothing like FaceTime, though. Really,
Yeah.
there's nothing like being together in a room and sharing
Right.
sharing
Absolutely.
memories. And will there be performances on that?
Yes, there
on that
will
day as
be.
well?
And that's why
Imagine
it's,
so.
why it's so important, in this day and age to have live performance, because it's a shared experience. It really transports and transforms people, especially family theater, which we
Yes,
are
yes.
for, parents, grandparents, children, to be able to view theater together and to talk about it is a marvelous thing. We can't say enough about it, really.
Fabulous. Okay.
Also, I don't want to forget to
Yes.
mention that at the theater, all of our classes for grades 7 through 12 are over there. So we have
Okay.
2 different buildings with programming going
Okay.
on. So at the
So one
Arts
is at the
Center,
Cultural Center.
well, no, at the
Arts Center.
It's not the Cultural Center.
Okay.
At the Arts Center,
Okay.
which is the old recreation building.
Okay.
Harwich Rec Building, 265 Sisson
Okay,
Road. It's
okay.
across from Brooks Academy Museum.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a wonderful space.
It's
I love
wonderful.
that. Yes.
So there we have
Okay.
creative movement,
Yeah.
story explorers, Broadway kids,
Okay, so those are the
creative
younger-
drama. Yeah.
Younger students.
And also we do have Friday one-off classes where we have a magic program taught by a well-known magician, Rich Archer. At our other building, we have teen acting, comedy improv, technical wizards for the older kids. Because, along with performing, we teach all the aspects of stage
Backstage work and
management.
set design and
exactly,
so
set
forth.
design, sound design,
Costume?
lighting. We did a costume workshop last summer. We're not doing one this summer, but we do have assistants, our interns and apprentices. We just had a meeting with our interns yesterday. They're helping our costume designer for Matilda, and they help out with all the shows. So we
That's
like
great.
to train them in every aspect of
Right.
theater.
Right.
Right.
And we have opportunities, for the community to volunteer in house management and ushering, box office. And if anybody's interested, they can email me, Nina, at CapeCodTheaterCompany.org. Theater is with an R-E. And our website is CapeCodTheaterCompany.org.
Okay.
And theater's always spelled with an R-E, not an E-R.
Yes. Okay.
And, because if you come and usher, you get to see the show for free. We need 4 ushers each night, and most weeks we have about 8 performances, really, if you count when we're doing the Wonderettes on the weekends. And then you get a free refreshment, and you get to meet people. It's really wonderful. House management takes a little bit more responsibility. It's sort of being the overseer, but we train everybody. And our box office manager, Louise Hopper, also trains people in box office. And it is a wonderful opportunity to get involved in a lively organization.
Yes, yes.
So we hope that people will think about us when they're looking to volunteer someplace.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a very engaging process.
And the other thing, Tammy, did you want to talk about the Tom Flynn and Nancy Reardon workshop? That's incredible in August.
Right, that'll be on August 10th. And why don't you talk a little bit about Nancy
Well,
and Tom? And then
Nancy Reardon wrote the book On Camera. And Tom
Oh,
Flynn,
yes.
do you know them?
You have-
Tom,
yes.
he was the creator of Dateline, the original Dateline, and he was, a writer on 60 Minutes for Dan Rather. And they both are coming, and they're going to teach a workshop on interviewing on camera and being the interviewee on camera. So it should be a marvelous opportunity
Yes.
for people who are interested in photojournalism or anybody who has to get interviewed, or who has to do the interviewing.
yeah.
So
And
they're
that's-
great people. They're tons of fun. And they're a very dynamic couple. And I think if anyone's interested, they should contact us about that.
Okay, and that's
that'll
August
be
10th, did you
August 10th, and it'll be for high school through adult. So that's
see.
for a different
Okay.
demographic.
Yeah.
All right, and is there a form to fill out, or they just get in touch with the box office or
Just-
with you?
Oh, you mean for volunteering?
No, for joining that particular
For the class, to
You
register.
can just go right online,
Okay.
and if you go to classes,
Okay.
things are
That's listed.
organized
That's
by,
listed, the August 10th
by
one as
age
well.
or
Okay.
interest, yes.
It's all part of the mix.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a very special one. Okay.
Yeah, it's very special,
Yeah.
so we're excited about it.
Well, the season looks wonderful.
Thank
And,
you. And we're
hopefully
going
people
into
will
fall.
find their ways to you.
Yeah. May I just mention something
Yes,
about the
yes.
fall
Oh, please do.
season?
Please
Because
do.
we have Dawn DeRoe, who grew up on Cape Cod. She's now a musical cabaret star in New York City, and she's won many awards in cabaret theater. And she's going to sing songs from 1941 on August 31 and September 1st. August 31 is at 7:30. September 1st is at 4. And Bart Wiseman is accompanying her, his trio,
great,
and
yeah.
that should be an incredible time. Great music from the 40s. And then on September 6th and 7th, we have Christine Ernst, who's the great monologuist, a humorist. She'll come with her new take on what's going on in our culture
What
and
date-
in her
what date
life.
is that?
That's September 6th and 7th.
Okay.
And then in October, we open Crude the Musical. And it's a world premiere of the Climate Change musical. And it's about an environmentalist daughter who goes up against her oil tycoon father and taking over his company. And it's by Maureen Condon, and she's a Harwich resident. And she's an incredible composer, and she was a finalist in the New York Theater Musical Theater Festival. So it's kind of great that we get to present that.
That's exciting. Is that based on the book Crude, or is it a different thing?
I think it's a
I
different
see.
thing, but you know, there's
Yeah.
probably
I know there was
some
a book
of
called
some.
Crude, which has to do with the oil
Oh,
industry
does
as
it?
well.
Some
Yeah.
similarities, of course.
Yes,
but
yes, right.
it's a musical
great title,
comedy, but
actually.
it does
Yes.
have a message, you know.
Yes.
And
Oh, yes. Certainly does.
and we've
a
been
very
lucky
important
enough
one.
to have many solar companies sponsor it, and environmental companies, so and other businesses sponsor that show.
Oh,
so she's
yes.
been fundraising for that. So
Fabulous.
thank you.
Sounds really great. So people will find their way to you one way or another, one place or another, right?
That's right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. You should be all over town. There should be signs everywhere telling people how to get there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. We would
Sounds
love that.
like-
If anybody wants a sign on their property, they can just get in touch with us.
Oh, what a good idea. Yeah, that would
Thank
be
you.
a great way
And
to
we
spread the
als-
word.
And we also have posters and rack cards, so we love it when businesses put them up for us.
Okay, and I can see a banner across a street too. I think that would be a really great way to let people know.
Well,
It is such an institution in Harwich, so important.
we used to have a permit for that around 40 years ago. Actually, it went from the old movie store, movie theater in Harwichport across the street.
Oh, yeah?
And every month we had to paint that banner, and it was a lot of work, but it was great for us. Maybe we
I'm
could do it
sure.
again.
Yeah, yeah. It's such an important part of Harwich. You've been here forever, really. I mean,
Thank
in many,
you.
many people's lives, it is forever. So
It's true. It's
That's great.
impacted so many lives.
it has. Yes. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming in and
you.
telling us all about this. We'll look forward to it.
Thanks.
All of it. Thank you. Again, this is Dinah Lane from Harwich Channel 18. Thank you so much.
You know, I don't know how many times we can say it, but it never gets old. There are so many wonderful opportunities at that theater.
Yes, there are.
And especially during the summer for kids. And, you know, if you have never had your children or grandchildren enrolled there for a class, it is a great opportunity. And we've said it many times, our own kids have done it. And it gives them all kinds of skills. It really
Yes,
does.
and now they're looking forward to, when they come to visit, enrolling their children in the Harwich Junior Theater, home of the Cape Cod Theater Company. I did
Home
it
of
the
Harwich
opposite
Junior
way.
Theater, right, but
That's all right.
we
People
know
what
where
I
you mean.
Thank you, Jack. I'm talking backwards today.
Yep, we know where you
Anyway, just a quick review of what's going to be going on this summer that was talked about on that piece. Matilda the Musical from June 27th to July 20th. Treasure Island from July 25th to August 10th. Wind in the Willows from August 16th to August 30th. and backed by popular demand, the marvelous Wonderettes, and we saw that show. It's
Yes, we did.
wonderful. And at certain dates in the end of July and August. So, and then of course there'll be things coming along in the fall, and I'm sure we'll be seeing Tammy and Nina before that time. They are also signing people up for summer classes. Broadway kids and teens, creative drama, comedy improv, technical theater, afternoon art, summer camp, the world of theater, and Friday one-day classes, and much, much more. So summer 2019, classes for all ages at the Cape Cod Theater Company, home of the Harwich Junior Theater.
Very good.
There, I got it out the right way
You
this time.
did. And this weekend, there's a great opportunity to learn something about our Native American heritage here on Cape Cod. A walk in Iono's Woods, a guided history walk, Saturday, June 22nd. And this is sponsored by the Harwich Conservation Trust and the Barnstable Land Trust. And please join 12th generation Cape descendant Todd Kelly and Marcus Hendricks of the Wampanoag and Nipmuc tribes, and for a walk through the upland forest and the high moraine or high spine of Barnstable. This is quite an interesting walk because it does take into account all the glacial things that happened, thousands of years ago. And the walk does cost. It is $20 per person. It's 9 to 11 in the morning, again on the 22nd of June. The rain date is June 23rd. Now there's a special note that goes along with this walk. This is a moderate to advanced 2-mile hike. It is along some up and down rocky terrain. Didn't know we had much rocky terrain here on the sandbar.
I'm surprised at this. I didn't know about the glaciers either.
Yeah, yeah. And please bring walking shoes, long sleeves, lightweight pants, and water. Advance registration and payment are both required, and you'll have to go online to reserve that. You can go to www.harwichconservationtrust.org.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'd love to be able to do that, but unfortunately we can't this weekend.
No, we
hopefully
can't.
some of you out there can. We now are going to move to Emily and Dinah sat down together to give us an update what's going on with the Council on Aging. Let's take a look.
Emily Mitchell is here from the COA. Thank you for coming
Thank you for having me.
to give us an update on many activities that are coming up.
Absolutely, yes. Our July-August newsletter just went to print, so we have lots of exciting things coming down the pipeline for you.
Great. I
Yes.
understand you have a series of trips coming up on Monday.
We do. So on Mondays, as part of our regular weekly schedule, we try to leave Mondays for something fun. So we might go shopping in Hyannis, we might venture all the way to Walmart, we might go to a movie, things like that. But we have 2 different trips than we normally plan for July and August. So on July 22nd, we're going to head down to the new artist shacks that are in Saquatucket Harbor. So those 4 shacks being rented out by artists selling their goods. We're going to take a trip down, see what it's all about, look at different types of art, and if folks want to buy things, that's certainly an opportunity for that. So we're excited to see what's happening at the harbor and to bring folks down.
Yeah,
So
that's a great new location here in Harwich.
absolutely.
Destination for a lot of people.
Exactly, yes.
Great.
So yeah, that will be July 22nd. And then the other one I wanted to highlight for our Monday trips is going to be August 5th, and we're going to the beach. So if you don't have the opportunity to go to the beach on your own, we'll drive you down in our Cranberry coach. Again, that's August 5th, and we're going to Red River Beach. So that should be a fun day for everyone.
It's a great beach.
It is a beautiful beach.
Wonderful. Well, that
Yes.
sounds fun. So
Definitely.
what else do you have?
Well, kind of continuing with the beach and water theme, we're excited to partner again this year with Pleasant Bay Community Boating. So in the past and this year again, we'll be taking a group of 12 seniors over to Pleasant Bay Community Boating, and they'll be able to spend a few hours out on the water with those trained local sailing instructors.
And is there any experience necessary for that?
No experience necessary. In fact, we're hoping it'll be mostly people without sailing experience. So if they haven't had the chance in their lives to go out and sail and be on our local waters, this could be a good first opportunity
Be a real
for folks.
introduction for them.
Yes, and
That's great.
Pleasant Bay Community Boating has a grant to cover the costs, so it's totally free for all the folks who sign up with us. and we'll be providing transportation. So folks will meet here, we'll drive them over in the Cranberry coach, and they'll have an afternoon on the water.
And how do people register for that?
They'll call us at the COA, so 508-430-7550. Again, there's only 12 spaces, and the only extra requirement is that you do have to be fully ambulatory. Just the nature of the boats for safety, that is an added requirement that is a little different from other programming that we do.
So they need
Yes.
to be able to get out on a dock
Exactly.
and get to the boat.
Exactly.
Get in and out of the boats.
Yes.
Okay.
And I've heard wonderful things about it in the past, so I'm excited that
It
we're
is a wonderful program.
bringing
That's
it back.
So great.
I don't think I said the date. I just want to throw that out in case I didn't. It's Friday, July 19th. So it's from 1:30 to 4, July 19th.
Okay,
Yes,
terrific.
absolutely.
Okay, and then you have exercise classes ongoing.
Absolutely. So we have quite a few ongoing exercise classes, but we're adding in one new one. It's going to be Thursday afternoons, and I'm excited to add something in the afternoon. Most of our exercise programs are morning heavy, so this will be something if folks maybe aren't morning people or have other things going on, they can pop in Thursday afternoons. It's from 2:30 to 3:30, and it's called Meditation and Mindful Movement. So it's a combination of kind of gentle exercises. They're modifiable, so they can be done seated, they can be done on a mat, they can be done standing, and then it also incorporates a meditation practice.
I see.
So our instructor is Janet Betty, and she is talking about how it's great for folks who want to deepen their meditation practice, or if you're brand new to this type of thing. It's really for all levels, all people.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's, how many days is that?
So it's on Thursdays. It starts July 11th. There is a cost associated with the class. So it's $10 for one class or $45 for 5 classes.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. So you get a break if you sign up for all.
Exactly, yes.
All right.
Yes. So yeah, we're excited to be adding that into the mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's always good for people to have an opportunity to learn meditation or even just sit with others and do
Absolutely.
meditation.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited for all these new things coming down.
Yes. Well, the summer is upon us.
It is, yes.
Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. This is Dinah Lane for Harwich Channel 18. Thank you.
Well, you know, it's so great when Emily sits down with Dinah, brings us up to date.
know.
She's just a bubbly person. She really is.
She is.
Yeah, she really is.
We're
She's
very lucky
wonderful.
to have her.
We are. You got some announcements, Eileen?
I do. The first one sounds very good to me right now. Meditation and mindful movement classes. Recharge your body, mind, and spirit. We're having company next week.
So we
And
need
they're-
meditation.
A lot of them a little. Anyway, Thursdays from 2:30 to 3:30 is when this is going to be held. I believe right here at the community center at the Harwich Council on Aging, and the new class is beginning July 11th. So if you want to calm your mind, settle your body, and deepen your connection with yourself, this is the place for you to go. There is an investment. 5 classes is $45, individual class is $10, and for more information, you can call Janet Betty, E-RYT at 978-500-2390. So it's 978-500-2390, or visit bitofblissyogaofcapecod.com, and that's all one word, bitofblissyogaofcapecod.com.
Very good.
Yes,
Want to do the next one?
why not?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm on a roll. The staff and trustees of the Brooks Free Library invite you to join them on Saturday, June 29th from 2 to 4 to celebrate the completion of their restoration and preservation project. And they want to thank the people of Harwich and the Community Preservation Committee for supporting this work. And I believe we're going to be hearing that live in the next clip. Is that correct?
I believe you might be right.
Oh, it could be.
Yes, you could be. Here's a save the date for you. The Cape Cod Hydrangea Festival, put on by the Garden Club of Harwich. Discover 6 private gardens and stroll through 2 public spaces. This is going to be held on July 18th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Look for details in June at gardenclubofharwich.org and capecodhydrangeafest.com. I'll repeat those for you. It's gardenclubofharwich.org and CapeCodHydrangeaFest.com. And that's again July 18th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, we have to remind you that the treasure chest, which until last year you could just go in there, it now requires a sticker. So the treasure chest permits are available to Harwich residents, property owners, and those who purchase non-resident Harwich transfer station access only. So you must have a sticker in order to get into the treasure chest. Stickers do not cost anything, but you do need one, or else you will not get past the gate.
And we've experienced it. We have a sticker.
Yeah, they're out there,
Yes.
and boy, they're very, very good sitting there and inspecting everybody as they try to get in. So we make sure we have the sticker on our car. So anyway, that's that one. All right, now, as you know, Brooks Free Library every summer has lots for kids to do. So we're going to take a look now. Ann Carpenter is going to give us an update on what's going on at the Brooks Free Library. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Ann Carpenter, the Youth Services Librarian at the Brooks Free Library. Summer vacation has started and we are very excited at the library. We have a number of great programs going on for children and youth at the library. The summer reading program has begun, and the way that that works is every time a student anywhere from birth all the way up through high school reads for 2.5 hours, they can come to the library and they can get a free book and a small prize. And they can do that as many or as few times as they like over the course of the summer. So if you want to read 2.5 hours every day and come into the library every day for another free book and really build your home library up, feel more power to you. Now, absolutely everything counts as reading. If you're reading, if someone is reading to you, if you're listening to an audio book, which I highly recommend, by the way, especially if you know you're going to be taking a long trip. If you're reading to a sibling, if you're reading by yourself, if you're reading a graphic novel, if you're reading a magazine, everything. If there are words involved, we count it as reading. 2.5 hours, you can have a free book and a prize. And in addition to that, we also have a bunch of special programs going on at the library. Our summer program is officially getting its kickoff on the 21st of June with a joint program between the Brooks Free Library and the Harwich Recreation Department. We are going to, on June 21st at 5 o'clock, it will start with the Recreation Department providing some free hot dogs, and we're going to play some games out on the lawn. This will be an opportunity for people to sign up for the Harwich Recreation Department programs and also to sign up for the Brooks Free Library Summer Reading Program. And then at 6 o'clock, the library is sponsoring a magician. And this will all be taking place at the Harwich Community Center. So at 5 o'clock is food and games, at 6 o'clock is a magician, and that's June 21st. And that's the official start of our Summer of Intensity. We have something going on almost every single day at the library over the summer. In addition to our regular programs, which is Mother Goose on the Loose at 10:30 every Monday and Story Time at 10:30 every Friday, which are great programs for preschoolers, we will also be having special programs. So to get things started, on Tuesday, June 25th, we are going to have Read to Dogs. This is a great program where the companion animal program brings in their live dogs and students can read to them or just interact with them if they're not readers yet. It's great because it's dogs love to be read to and are very non-judgmental. So if you're just starting to read or you struggle to read, it's a great time to really practice your skills. And that is going to be Tuesday, June 25th at 2:30. And then Wednesday, June 26th, also at 2:30, we're going to have our first Lego fun of the summer. The library owns bazillions of Legos, so we will bring them all out, and we'll have little challenge cards if you want to challenge, or you can just free play with them. So we're looking forward to having a really great first week of activities at the Brooks Free Library.
Oh, thank you, Ann, and we know she's going to keep us up to date pretty much all summer long.
Yes, weekly.
And that's going to be great, and she's going to have a weekly spot, so watch for that, and you'll know what's going on down at the library. Well, folks, that is our show for this week. On behalf of all of us here at Channel 18, we really appreciate you joining us.
And please take advantage of all the things going on around town, and don't forget to get your beach and dump stickers.
Very good, Eileen. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.